Hello YouTubers, finally doing the how to buy a used car video. It's windy and cold out today, so bear with me with the sound. I'll try to do what I can to make it better. But wanted to show you, first thing, this. So this is the vehicle that we chose. It is a 1990 Mazda Miata. It is a convertible and had 154,000 miles. It is 25 years old, so it is considered a classic car, and it is in very good condition with the few maintenance things that need to be done, and also we're going to get it painted, but more on all that later. First I will move the conversation inside where it's warmer, and we'll talk about how we made our decision and how you can find a great used car. Now, I'm just giving you information based on my experiences. I'm not an expert, but hopefully this information will help you. Okay, so basically how to buy a used car. First thing to do is set your budget and then stick to it. Remember that your budget needs to include your taxes, your title, your plates, insurance, and any repairs that might be required for the vehicle. Now, in my mind, you will be buying a car with cash without any debt. But you can use the same principles for a car that you want to do monthly payments on. I just discourage people from getting into debt. So this channel is all about living your life without debt. But you can use the same principles for that. Anyway, once you've got your budget set, start researching cars. You'll want to research cars that are within your budget, and you can do a quick Google search for used cars that are within whatever your budget is. Our budget was $4,000. I say you can go up to $5,000 or even $8,000 because you can negotiate prices, especially if you're dealing with individuals, which is what I suggest, but you can do the same thing with a dealership. Then you will want to kind of figure out which models are the best models for you. You'll see the rankings of the used models and reviews and how reliable they are, how fuel efficient they are. You want to go with models that are that meet your needs, that are fuel efficient if that's what you need, that are lightweight if you need one to tow behind a trailer, or that are have a good resale value, safety standards. You know, whatever your criteria are for your vehicle, look for vehicles that have the highest ratings in those things. Then, you know, take your time to do this research process. I took at least 3 months to narrow down to 2 vehicles. So what you want to do is then narrow down your search to 2 or 3 different items, 2 or 3 different vehicles. And then start researching on Craigslist, Auto Trader, any of those kind of places to find vehicles within your price range, so you can get an idea of how much the good vehicles are, how much vehicles that could have problems run, and how much top of the line vehicles are. And that'll give you a good idea of where you're at. Once you have your choices and you've gone through Craigslist and you have some ideas, you want to start contacting people and asking questions. First thing you want to do is avoid scams. And everything I read basically said, if there's not a phone number on Craigslist, then just ignore it and consider it a scam. And that's pretty much what I went with. If there wasn't a phone number, or I couldn't get a phone number from somebody, then I just assumed it was a scam. Also, know your price ranges for what the vehicles are actually worth. And you can do that by going on to Kelley Blue Book or any of those type of pricing things like NADA guides, that sort of thing. to kind of get an idea of where the price of your vehicle should run. Then pick your make and your model, make your choice, and then start responding to ads to get more information. And you want to ask questions. And some of the questions that I asked that would immediately eliminate any potential vehicles were: ask the person, do you have a clean title? You don't want anything that's salvaged or rebuilt. Then ask them if you can get the VIN number if it's not already listed. That way you can run a Carfax report if you are interested in that vehicle later on. Another important thing is to ask them what problems are with the vehicle. And you want someone who's going to be upfront with you about any issues that there are with the vehicle. And then ask them if they're willing to let you take it to a dealership to have the vehicle checked out. And if they're not willing to let you take it to a dealership, then that to me is an automatic pass on that vehicle. Once you get some information and you're ready to, you feel comfortable, you have a few cars that you're interested in, schedule some test drives. Test drive the vehicles, make appointments to have that vehicle checked out by a dealership if you're really interested in it. And then as long as everything goes well with the dealership, run a Carfax report on it, make sure the titles, all the information matches up, that there's no issues, no problems as far as accidents, and then start negotiating a price. And you should have a good price range based on what you've been researching and based on what the dealer says needs to be done. You can use that information to negotiate your price. Then I recommend going down to the DMV, paying cash to your buyer and registering your title and paying your taxes, and you're done. It's really that simple. So those are my suggestions for how to buy a used car. That's how we got our car. We paid $2,700 for the car. It did need some basic maintenance work on it, and it still needs some additional work, but it's nothing major. It's a good all-around car, and because it is a Mazda Miata, it's highly sought after. We've already had someone wanting to buy it from us. So my thing was wanting a car that if we put money into it, we would be able to get money back out of it in the future. Now the reality is that most cars that's not going to be a possibility with. So you want to look at your lifestyle and what kind of vehicle you need. It just so happened that this car fit our lifestyle. It's lightweight. It's going to be easy to tow behind a motorhome. And so it just had everything that we needed. So based on that combination, that's what we went with. We got a great deal, and we're really happy with the car, and we were able to pay cash. So those are just my suggestions. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I will try to answer those as best I can. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel.